Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Okay, so that's what he was going into. So he was asking you, what kind of stuff happens when you have sex, right? Like what? So when you look at statistics, right? HIV. What people on the earth is the highest number of HIV? Black, Hispanic, right? I just seen another statistic this week that Hispanic as well, their numbers are rising in STDs. Right? Chlamydia, gonorrhea, all of those STDs. What people? Us, right? Now, are we the only people that's having sex outside of marriage? Alright, so what that's showing is that this is a curse that the Lord said was going to happen to us if we did not keep his laws. Alright, so read it again.
Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law.
Because when you look at this Bible, right, HIV, is that in the Bible? What about gonorrhea?
No.
What about syphilis?
Not specifically, no.
Nah, but but you see what I say? It said every sickness and every plague. Those are the stuff that we are suffering from for disobeying God's laws.
Right.
All right, but now it's time to change as we learn, right? It's time to change. Let me ask you something. You got kids? Look, is the father in the house? Now, where's the father?
He's around, but we're not together.
How much kids you got? 3? And he's the father of all 3, or he's father 2? So you got 2 different fathers. Now, ideally, how much people is a woman? How much men is a woman supposed to have sex with? Ideally, 1, right? So what you think happened?
What do I think happened?
Yeah.
It's a long story. I mean, what you mean?
Well, I'm gonna show you. Give me that in you know what I want to type. I'm gonna show you what happened, right? Because in your household, when you grew up, did you have your father and mother in both houses? Both?
No, I just had my mother.
Just your mother, right? Okay, so you didn't have the guidance of your father, right? All right, and 9 times out of 10, you probably just fall in the footsteps of your mother. Matter of fact, before you give me that, go to Ezekiel 16. All right, let me show you something. And then, do you have daughters?
I have 1.
So what you don't want is your daughter to fall in your footsteps, right? All right. So guess what? Now it's time for your footsteps to change. Now watch this. Read that real quick. Verse 44. Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 44.
Bring it out.
Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb.
So this is a proverb right here. Proverbs are wise sayings. All right, and this is one of the truest sayings you see in the black community. All right, read.
Against thee, say, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
Say, as is the mother, so is her daughter. So majority of the time, if your mother is have multiple baby daddies or is a single parent, majority of the time the daughter falls in the same footsteps. Am I lying? How? Majority of the time. I see it time and time again. Alright? Half the sisters that we talk to, all of them got baby daddies.
I'll say 50-50. I mean, I got a sister and she's married.
Okay, you say 50-50. Okay, I know. Watch this here. Now go where I asked you to go to, right? Because you might be right. Because both parents might be in the house. But it's something that they probably missing, which is the Bible. Alright? Read that.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women.
So this is what a lot of our aged sisters are missing. It said they're supposed to be teachers of good things. What? Teaching them how to raise up the children right. Teaching them how to be a wife. Teaching them how to cook. Teaching them how to do all the woman duties, right? They're not teaching them these days. Guess where a lot of our sisters are learning from these days? Social media, music, Cardi B. What's one of the songs Cardi B got going on?
What she got going on? I really don't listen to Cardi B.
But what's one of the little songs I'll say it, I don't know the name of the song. But she said, I don't cook, I don't clean. You heard that before, right?
Yeah.
Now, what you think that's going to do for the generation of under her that listen to her?
Well, I don't cook, so
You don't cook either?
I don't like to, no.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you say you want a husband, right? I remember that what you told the officers, right?
Maybe
one day
a
you
chef
want,
husband.
one day you want to be married, right? A chef husband?
Yeah.
All right, even if you're a chef, guess what? Who gonna be his first student?
Bring it out.
It's gonna be you. He gonna teach you to cook the stuff that he wants you to cook for him. Come on, sister. Now, sis. I remember when the officer was teaching, he said, certain men want a certain kind of woman, right?
Right.
Now, the thing about it is, if you want a certain kind of husband, do you want a dope boy husband? Let me ask you that. Do you want a dope boy husband?
No, I can't stand smoking.
Because that's normally what our sisters want, right? I've seen a little short where they were asking the sisters, would you pick a Percocet husband, a dope boy Percocet husband, a dope boy addicted to Percocets with money, or do you want a working class husband?
I'm the 1%. The Bible will go the opposite.
Guess what the majority of the sisters say? What you think they said?
They probably said they want a Percocet.
They said they want the dope boy addicted to Percocets with money. But that's the mindset of our sisters. You know what I mean? But that's what we're trying to show our people. We got to change our mindset. All right? But read that again.
You good.
Verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
To love their husbands. A lot of sisters are not being taught to love a husband. Guess what, sis? When you get a husband, you know part of your ways of loving, you know what he gonna want? He gonna want a home-cooked meal, sister.
Right.
And he gonna want you to be in the spirit while you're cooking it.
Right.
He don't want you just to throw no stuff together. He don't want no dry rice with no dry veggies, all right, with some over-salted chicken, all right?
He wants too much already.
Sis, but I'm saying, what was your whole purpose? Why do you think you was put on the earth, sis? Let me ask you that.
Why was I put on the earth?
Why you think your whole being is put on the earth? Go to Genesis.
I don't know yet.
You don't know
I
that?
haven't found that.
I'm going to show you your whole
Or I
purpose.
haven't been shown that.
I'm going to show you that right now. We're going all the way back to the beginning. All right? Read it. You know where to start at? Oh, when you're talking about his real? All right, start right there.
Oh, you talking about to a man. I thought you meant like in the world, period.
No, I'm talking about to a man. Because that's the whole reason. That's the whole reason you are here. But you're not here for all men. You was put here for one man. All right? But society has changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right? They broke up the household with the Willie Lynch. All right? Take the man out the house. Right? Give you Section 8. Give you welfare. Give you food stamp to where you don't want a man. Beyonce, independent woman. Right? But let me show you the whole purpose that the Black, Hispanic, and Native sisters was put on earth. All right? Read that real quick.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 22, verse 21. And the Lord caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept and took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord had taken from man made he a woman.
So, the woman came from the man's rib. All right? So the woman came from the man. Keep reading.
And Adam said, this is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken from man.
Because woman means of man. Right? And keep going. Wait, is that the verse to say her desire should be to her husband? 3:16. Give me that. Now watch this. All right, read.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. To the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception in sorrow.
So that's talking about when y'all have childbirth. Why? Because the first sin was Eve being disobedient to her husband. All right? So now y'all going to deal with pains during childbirth.
Correct.
All right, read.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
So your desire is supposed to be to your husband. So whatever he asks for you, that's righteously you're supposed to do. If he wants you to know how to cook, you should know how to cook.
But if he don't care about that.
Sis, man, I'm a man. I know men, righteous men. We won't cook food.
Right.
We don't want no rat at main garden, main game. You know what I'm saying? We don't want all these foods with all this different stuff in it, high sodium content. We We want a home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta talk.
Huh?
I said we gonna have to. Me and my husband had to
But
talk.
I'm saying this stuff that you gotta learn before you even find a man.
What if he raw vegan?
Give me some Rock 67.
What if he raw vegan?
Let me show you something, sis. Let me show you something, alright? Because our sisters got a bad. They're not good at choosing men. Am I blind?
No.
Are you a good chooser of men? Be honest.
My current situation would say no.
No, because now you got 2 kids by 2 different fathers. That's results of you.
I have 3 kids by 2.
Well, 3 kids by 2 different fathers. That's results of you not being a good chooser of men.
Right.
Because ideally, you're supposed to have one man, and you're supposed to be aged with that man.
Be married to that man.
Be married to that man and grow age. We're gonna show you, all right? But read that real quick first.
So Rock chapter 6, verse 7.
Come on.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
In order to get a righteous man, he has to be your friend first. Alright, the scripture says you must prove a man first. Alright, meaning you must learn if y'all even connect. Alright, different people got different stuff that they connect with, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't wanna be dazzled, you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna get a brother that you don't know nothing about, and then now y'all got married and y'all got caught and he beat on you, you know what I'm saying? He a woman beater, he got anger issues, he got all these different things. Right? Alright, read that again.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
This is the step that the sisters missed in the community. Why? Because their mama haven't taught them that, right? A lot of stuff the sisters being taught now, hey, just get the bag out of them. You know what I mean? Find a man with some money. But a lot of the dope boys with the little dope boy money, they don't even last for so long. Because eventually they in jail, money go to the lawyers, and now they asking you to put money on their books, right? Some brothers, they don't have jobs at all. Alright, they come and mooch off you sisters, but y'all so gullible that y'all fall for it. So that's why the scripture says you must prove them first. Alright, keep reading.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
So just because everything sounds good in the beginning, don't mean that you need to credit him towards that. Because in the beginning, everything always sounds good in the beginning.
Bring it out.
A lot of us brothers, our motive is we want them what they call them? What you call them earlier? Snacks. We want them snacks and cakes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we'll do. We'll wait 90 days to get them. We might wait 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna tell you all the things you want to hear. Alright? Yeah, I love you, sister. I want to marry you. I want to be with you the rest of my life. I want to get a house with you. I'm going to put you in a nice car. Alright, these are things we're going to tell you.
You're the only one for me.
You're the only one for me, sis. You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We know how to gas y'all up to get what we want. You see what I'm saying, buddy? That's what it is, sis. It's all game. That's what it is. It's all game. So as a sister, you can't be hasty to give a brother credit. Alright? Keep reading.
Verse 8.
Come on.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Read that again. Our sisters haven't learned this yet.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Guess what? Our sisters haven't learned that yet. Alright? Brothers have alternative motives. Some of y'all sisters do too. Alright? But a lot of the sisters fall for the men before the men fall for the sisters. Alright? A lot of times we are there for one purpose solely. You know what I mean? Alright? Read.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
So when we put that baby in you, guess where we at? We gone. That ain't my baby. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Get this $300. Go get an abortion. That's us right there. But you got to prove them to see whether that man is godly.
What is nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.